The short answer to the question is sometimes, but really not exactly. When I was growing up, I didn't really have the option of using a hat to cover up my receding hairline. You see, I went to a school that didn't allow hats. I worked at a place that didn't allow hats. I went to a church that didn't allow hats. I didn't really have a whole lot of options at any point in my life to try to cover up or hide what was happening to me. I had to just accept it. And it took me a while to do that. Was hiding my hair by doing complex gels, by covering up with a comb over, whatever it took to make it look less impactful than it was. But the fact of the matter is, it was always obvious that I was losing hair and that I had to eventually deal with it. Now, the easier option would have been just to wear a hat everywhere that I went. Nobody can see the messed up hairline. From the back, it would look just fine. Overall, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But what you're doing whenever you hide the fact that you're balding is you're delaying the inevitable. Eventually, somebody is going to see you without a hat on. Eventually, you're going to be put in a situation where you don't have the ability to cover up, and you'll have to deal with it. My recommendation is pulling off the band-aid early, accepting the fact that you're balding, owning it, showing everybody what's happening, and moving on from there, instead of trying to hide it with a hat. Now, that doesn't mean you should never wear a hat if you're balding. It can really help you show off your personality. I'm the kind of person where I like to wear all black. I wear black jeans, black shirts, black tank tops, black hat. That's my look. It contrasts really well with my appearance, so that's typically what I go for. Other people use hats as a way to express what kind of groups they're a part of. Maybe they'll wear a hat from their favorite TV show, maybe they wear a fedora. Whatever it might be, it can definitely be an accessory that can help out your appearance overall. But you need to make sure you're wearing a hat for the right reasons. If you're doing it just because you're insecure and because you don't want to deal with the fact that you're balding, you're trying to hide it from people, that's not the right reason to wear a hat, nor is it a good reason to wear a hat. The better reason is to have it be an accessory and an addition to your look, instead of being the main part of your look. I can walk around with this head of hair, and be totally confident and fine, because I've accepted what I look like, I'm confident with what I look like, and I don't even think I look bad, personally. Other people would say that I would look a lot better wearing the hat. It hides the flaw of balding at a young age, because I'm 22 as of the posting of this video. Most 22-year-olds around me still have a thick head of hair that they're able to style and gel and dye and all these other things. But that doesn't really bother me. That's not really something that I focus on. Instead, I do more productive things with my time and energy. I exercise, I read, I grind at work, I do college. I do all these things that better myself instead of worrying about what I don't have. I instead try to focus on adding things to my life, making my life more positive. So it's up to you if you choose to wear a hat or not. But at the end of the day, there's going to be a point where you can no longer hide the fact that you're balding. So it's better to own it earlier than later. This video is a little bit more of a mess. It's more of a one-off, smaller, shorter kind of video. There's not really a whole lot that I can talk about with this topic. I don't want to waste your time by trying to draw out the video any longer than it has to be. I hope you guys found it to be enjoyable and informative. If you enjoyed it or found it to be informative, please leave a like. If you want to see more content from me, I do young balding videos about once or twice every month. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and do not forget to keep it casual. Also, whatever you do, don't wear your hat backwards. It just doesn't look good on 90% of people, and honestly, it looks a lot more classy if you do it from the side.